So Spencer, it's been a minute since we've talked. Gosh, I think it was training camp last year.
Yeah.
You had just signed your contract with the Avs, and you were trying to get settled and all that fun stuff. So you had a little bit of a successful year with the Eagles last year, and you had just come from Chicago, which I'm going to go into that in a minute. With that. We'll put it as a mess, to put it nicely.
A mess?
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about what's going on in Chicago, but you've become more of a utility player here, and like kind of the Swiss Army knife. You can play in the penalty kill, you can play in the power play, you can play up and down every line. What are your thoughts on being able to just do whatever the coach asks?
Yeah, they give us great information, great pre-scouts on the other team. They're great at reviewing our own video on what we got to get better at. So just taking in all the good stuff that they tell us, and as well as reading off your line mates and playing to your line mates' strengths. I think that's the key. And
now, since you've been here, this is your second season, you've played under two head coaches with Greg Cronin and now Aaron Sneeclaw. It wasn't much of a transition, but what's been the biggest difference between playing with under Cronin and Sneeclaw?
I think they're relatively different, but a lot of the same. They both have great hockey minds, and they think the game really well. I think their delivery on their message is a little bit different, and yeah, I think I learned a lot from both of them. I'm really grateful to have had both of them.
And how'd you end up spending the summer?
Yeah, I go back to Eastern Canada and hang out there, train at UNB. They have a great hockey program, so I train off the ice and on the ice with all the UNB hockey guys.
Okay, great. And we'll go into this penalty shot you had tonight. We were talking about it right before. You were coming down the right side, and you kind of got hooked there. And you were saying it was textbook, but walk us through that.
Yeah, we had a D-zone face-off to start, and we called a strong side play. Malinsky got the puck in the corner and made a perfect lob pass to me. I knew it was going up, so I just blew the zone. He put it perfectly. Yeah, the D tore me down a bit. Penalty shot came around, and have a move that I usually like to go to, and kind of hopped up on a bit on me, so I tried to shoot it a little quicker than I usually would have, and just a little high and wide.
As so the puck wasn't settled in that case?
Yeah, it just hopped up on me a little bit.
And then you kind of had a little bit of a struggle with a couple injuries this year. I remember you got kind of hammered in Abbotsford towards the beginning of the year. It's like you got shouldered in the head or something like that.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Yeah, I'd taken one in Abbotsford. Didn't really feel right. And then I also took a big hit in Iowa to the head. Didn't feel right. But ever since the last one, there's been no issues. So I'm happy to have that behind me.
And then you came from the Chicago Wolves. You won the cup with the Chicago Wolves. They're now unaffiliated. They don't have any NHL team that they feed into. So you kind of got out of there just in time. I know you probably don't want to say much, but tell us about your thoughts on that.
Yeah, first off, I had a blast in Chicago. I played there a little bit in the COVID year and the year after where we won. It was awesome. It was one of the most fun years of hockey in my life, and made friends and memories that I'll take with me for the rest of my life, and really grateful for everything they did for me. So happy. Now my thoughts is, I don't know, it's the business side of hockey, and I get it. Everyone's got different interests, and as players, we just try to go out there and play hard and try to win games.
Just play your game there.
Yeah.
Keep it as apolitical as you can.
yeah. That's all you can do as a player. You know, we don't deal with any of the business side of things. So I guess we try to control what we can control, and just try to put a good product on the ice.
And that was Riley Tufte, by the way. And then how are you liking Colorado so far?
It's unbelievable. Yeah, the living here is amazing. I'd never been to Colorado or seen the mountains before I came here, and it's amazing. And again, same thing, friends and memories I'll take with me for the rest of my life.
And from what I heard, you hosted Christmas.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving and New Year's. Yeah, guys kind of did their own thing for Christmas, but Thanksgiving and New Year's, I'm lucky enough to rent Jacob McDonald's place. He's got a place nearby, so talked to him and his wife, and they're really good about giving up their place, and it's a great place to host the guys.
Yeah, I heard they like just bought a house before you got traded, so it kind of works out for you guys.
Yeah, I kind of right place, the right time.
Yeah, that's a stinker on him, but yeah, it worked out for you.
Yeah,
And then the little ones are doing okay here.
yeah. I have we welcomed our daughter last April, so she's almost 1 now, and changed your life, but for the better. It's awesome.
And I was gonna end it. I always like this. End it with like fun, something fun. Favorite music.
Favorite music? Oh, see, I don't even have Spotify Premium. I'm not much for a music guy.
Okay.
I like country. We'll go with country, like Kenny Chesney, stuff like that.
Okay. And this is more of the hockey people. You tape heel to toe or toe to heel?
Heel to toe. I tried toe to heel, and it feels like a different sport.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that'll help me score some goals, so maybe I should switch.
Okay. We'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much, Spencer.
Great, thank you.